I inherited my aunt's house and found a family living in the basement. What I did next changed everything. Congratulations, Miss Howley. The property's all yours. That's what the lawyer said after Aunt Marjorie's funeral. I hadn't seen her in 10 years, and suddenly, I was the owner of a 3-story Victorian house tucked into the sleepy hills of Vermont. She left no note, just a key. The house creaked with secrets. Wallpaper peeling, chandeliers flickering, the air so still it felt like it hadn't been breathed in years. But on my second night, I noticed something strange. Food disappearing. A cereal box half empty. The faucet running when I knew I'd turned it off. At first, I thought I was losing it, until I found the trapdoor. Hidden behind a bookcase in the study, it led to a narrow stairwell. That's when I found them. A woman, 2 kids, living in the basement. She screamed. I screamed louder. "I'm sorry. I thought you were them." She cried. Them? Her name was Eloise. The kids were Sophie and little Ben. She showed me faded pictures of my Aunt Marjorie, smiling, holding Sophie as a baby. They knew her, lived here. She had hidden them. Turns out, Aunt Marjorie had rescued Eloise from an underground trafficking ring 10 years ago. She was pregnant, terrified, and had nowhere to go. My aunt offered her safety, a home, a new life, under one condition: never tell a soul. Why? Because the people Eloise was hiding from were my parents. I couldn't breathe. My family, my blood, had been running a rehab center that was really a front for exploiting women. Aunt Marjorie found out, and they buried her secret like they buried her reputation. I stood in that basement and made a decision. I wouldn't run. I would finish what she started. Step 1. I installed hidden cameras. I documented everything: the basement, the family, the journals Aunt Marjorie left behind. Step 2. I smiled sweetly and invited my parents over for a reconciliation dinner. I watched them walk into the house like they owned it. I served wine. They toasted to fresh starts. Then I played the footage on the big screen. The silence was deafening. Their faces turned to stone. My father's hand trembled. My mother tried to lie. But it was too late. I had already sent everything to the authorities. The evidence, the names, the offshore accounts. They were arrested that night. But I wasn't done. I took their house, froze their assets, donated the company to a real trauma center, one that actually helps women like Eloise. As for me, I turned Aunt Marjorie's home into a sanctuary. Safe, warm, and filled with stories of survival. She didn't die in vain. She left me the truth, and I burned the lie to the ground. If you were hooked from the first line till the last twist, don't just scroll away. Hit that subscribe button now. This is cold revenge. And trust me, the next tale is even wilder.